here back in the live stream, and now we're on week 3. I've already streamed week 1 and 2, but this is week 3. My favorite season of Fortnite, season 7, and yeah. Now I am upset that this section, the second section here, was released today, like on the day that Season 7 came out. Why didn't they do Ice King? They could have had one of these options, Ice King, you know, it's Ice King season. Ice King, my favorite skin, I never had the opportunity to get him. I got like a level 90 on like the first time, and I never got Ice King, because, like, you know, some stupid stuff. Because I didn't play a little bit longer. That was, you know. But, you know, at least the airplanes are back. That's a really good thing. Like I said in the last live stream, I really think they should make an option where, like, it's time to travel. You can just go back to any season you want. But, like, I doubt Epic Games would ever do that. Because most people are going to be playing the older seasons instead of the newer ones. And they'll make less money. Or, no they won't. They'll make more money, actually. They'd make even more money. Because it'd bring a lot of OG players back to the game. Like it did with this season. A bunch of OG players came back. Why is it... That's not the name of... Ice King's Castle isn't there. It's only Frosty Flights, that's all? That's the only POI in the Ice Zone? Where's Ice King's Castle? Hold on, I'm heading over there because Ice King's Castle isn't there. And that's kinda upsetting me a little bit, I don't know. So is Ice King like never coming back? Because if so, that's kinda messed up. Ice King is one of the most, like, in my opinion, one of the most iconic Fortnite skins ever. And if they're not bringing him back, I don't know. No, there's still Ice King things. Look. Little Ice King, towers. There's a piece of Ice King's castle. We're missing the giant castle part. I thought it was up there. That's the boat thing. That's the weird boat, the submarine thingy. Where's the actual castle part, though? Oh, hey, treasure maps are back. Anyways, literally, yeah, the castle is not here. The castle is missing. Is the prisoner still here? What about the hybrid? Because the hybrid skin is back. And Hybrid was made by the Ice King. Or he was captured by the Ice King, at least. But he was Ice King's soldiers. No, Hybrid was Flame King's soldiers. And Hybrid was hidden under here. Like, under the ice. In like a little area. Let me see if I can find it. No dancing. Anyways, there's that thing on the waterfall. Now, Hybrid, where it was around here, wasn't it? I meant to do that. Hybrid was like, is Hybrid gone? But that don't make sense, because, you know, he's a skin you can unlock this season, so Hybrid, but if, I see. I see what happened. So in the comics, the reason why the the monster thing and Flame King escaped was because they were down here. Ice King lives on the moon. That's where his castle originated. He lives on the moon. Where's the moon? He lives up there. That's the Ice King moon. That's the Ice Moon. See, at least in the comics, I'm not sure if the comics are canon or not, but he lives on the moon. The piece of the castle got chipped off and fell all the way down to the island. And since that happened, he came down to, retrieve his prisoners. But by the time he come down, Flame King and the monster escaped. And, he couldn't take care of the monster in time. He couldn't, recapture the monster. But I think he said I think there is something about he did eventually recapture the prisoner. Now, I don't know how, because I'm pretty sure the prisoner is one of the 7. But, yeah, I don't know. But that would explain a lot why the main part of the castle is missing. The hybrid and the prisoner's dungeon isn't here, as if it chipped off in a different spot of the castle. Like a bit of the castle chipped off in a different way. Because this is an alternate timeline, right? So the monster's not here, and no, this is the monster. Because, hold on. The monster was down here. The monster's eye was down here. This whole piece, this whole part of this whole castle bit was the monster. Wasn't the monster like right around here? The monster's eye, at least. Right around here. But see, this still is the Ice King's castle. It is the Ice King's structures. I've been playing too much Call of Duty. This is weirdly easy now. That's a bot. That has to be a bot. But the Ice King, yeah, this definitely is the monsters. But it looks different. Is it just me, or is the shape of the thing different? This can't be the monster. Because there wasn't 2 mounds like this, was there? There was only 1 giant mound. And the monster's eye was dead center of the mound. This was like the head, and the castle was on top of the head. Am I tripping? I don't know. But the castle was like on top of it. Hold on. After this match, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Because I have the skin. Monster skin. But if the monster's not here, yeah, that's definitely not what the monster's head looked like. If the monster's not here, Season 8 will never happen. But if Season 8 never happens, the next season's gonna be different, and that will cause a huge ripple in the space-time continuum. Like, even bigger than what's already been happening. But the small changes or like POIs and stuff, instead of being slightly different, there's gonna be like a big change. A big continuity problem. No, not continuity, but a big problem in the space-time continuum. But this timeline, we're not in the original OG timeline, but in this timeline, it's going to be a lot different. Season X won't happen. Right? Because Season X is the monster versus mech fight. But neither would Season 9, right? Or was it Season 8? Season 9 or Season 8 when the eyeball shows up. But then a few seasons later, it'll be just looking around and like following us when it finally awakens and the mech shows up. And wait, if Season 9 or Season 8 or whatever doesn't show up, neither will the volcano. Because if the Fire King, the Flame King the prisoner, aka the Flame King, doesn't show up, he wouldn't be able to make the volcano, which is around in this area, right? It replaces Wailing Woods. If the Flame King doesn't appear, there's not gonna be a volcano and not gonna be a mech. If there's no mech, there's no that. So Flame King still exists. Flame King and the monster still exist. They're just on the moon currently. They're still prisoner. But that whole moon thing also is a continuity. Because the moon thing is in our timeline, right? But what about where the second mech comes from? Because the second mech comes from the moon. Remember, there are two mechs. The one on Earth, the mech they build in the volcano, and the second mech they build in space on the moon, on their moon base. So, is there two moons? The ice moon and... Because it's not called just the moon, it's called the ice moon. Or Ice King Stone or whatever. It's called the Ice Moon. So I'm mad confused of what's happening exactly with the timeline and everything. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Anyways, it just don't make sense, right? Because if the Ice King lives on the moon, but if that would make sense though, because in our timeline, the Ice King lives on the moon. But the island flip, no, that don't make sense. Anyways, the Ice King lives on the moon, but by the time he comes down, they haven't built their base on the moon when he comes down yet. So what could have happened is when he came down, the moon thawed because, the island flipped twice. Was it chapter 3 or chapter 2 when they built the whole secondary mech? I think it was chapter 3. So the island flipped twice. By that time, the black hole and everything, after so long, the moon might have thawed out or something. But that could be pushing it. Either way, the Ice King would have been long gone, or at least on Earth, by the time they build the second mech on the moon. So that explains that. But if the Ice King never comes down in this timeline, then who's gonna... When Sloan or whoever goes up to the moon, what's gonna happen there? So I have no clue. But I saw theories about, if the mech's never gonna get built, because there is things about how season X isn't happening this season. Season X isn't gonna be in this. And people are the mech's never gonna get built. Who's gonna stop the monster? The monster's gonna win. Oh no. No, the monster's not gonna show up at all. See, look. Wait, what? Am I tripping? Or was it a back blink? It might have been a back blink. Might have been a back. There it is. Here it is. See, only one mound with this thing on it. This isn't here. This isn't in the map. See those little three things down there? That's where the prisoner was, and the eyeball was on the ice thing right there. And this thing was on top of this guy's head, and the eyeball was straight in the center. Or I guess there was two mounds. Either way, there was a giant mound on the center top too, and his eyeball was dead center of that giant one. But I don't think this is accurate. If the Ice King's castle isn't there, that means the prisoner isn't there. That means this guy isn't there. That means there's no mech versus that guy timeline, meaning there's no black hole. Right? Or no, the mech versus thing happened in like season 9, not season X. Season X was when the black hole happened, and that was because of Midas. But what caused Midas to think of doing all that? The storm, right? The storm did that. The storm. I think I'm getting my seasons confused because chapter 2 starts with a flood, right? That doesn't make sense if there's a black hole. Or no, I think I'm getting my seasons confused. The black hole happens. They go to chapter 2. Chapter 2, season something. I think it was Midas comes in chapter 8. Midas. Come on, let me check. I have the Midas skin. I really loved the character of Midas, like King Midas, not the Fortnite character. So I decided to get Midas because I loved his the lore. Here's the prisoner, by the way. I never got the actual original skin, but here he is. He is one of the 7. So, you know, to recapture this guy after he joins the 7 is kind of crazy. I mean, it's pretty easy because the 7 got separated after the sludge, the metal thing got them. They got separated, but here's one of his minions, season 7. Midas, let me search. Midas, here it is. Chapter 2, season 2 is when Midas came out. Okay, Midas came out in chapter 2, season 2. I thought he came out in chapter 1. I might have got my seasons mixed up. Okay, so Midas didn't exist at this timeline, and this time. But when Midas did come along, he was obsessed with the storm and tried to revert the storm, caused the whole flood, blah blah blah. Anyways, back to this season, the black hole. What caused the black hole? I'm pretty sure the mech versus the thing fight, right? Because they damaged the 0 point, like the mech damaged the 0 point, and it caused the eventually collapsed and caused the black hole and the whole big ordeal, and then chapter 2 came along. But if the 0 point never gets damaged, right, chapter 2 will never come along. Perfect. then chapter 2... And then chapter 2 doesn't come, chapter 3 doesn't come, chapter 4 doesn't come, the time machine doesn't ever appear. Time machine never happens, and, you know, we're good. Time machine never shows up, nothing happens. We're safe. And that would also give the Fortnite team to put in the idea of the time machine thing, where they can just go back in time to chapter 1. Or go into a different timeline and go chapter 2. But if chapter 2 happens, then there would have to be a whole different continuity thing, or whatever. It's fine, just bring back all the old seasons and chapters, please. I just want to be able to play them anytime I want. Just like, go back to chapter 0, season 0, the peak season. I want to be able to play that again. That was fun. Peak season was the best season there. Everyone was a default skin, man. Everyone was default. No one was really fighting. Well, they're trying to fight, but, like, you know, not really at the same time. Most people were just dancing all the game. I hate this skin. I don't know why. It just looks so ugly. It looks like a skin from a knockoff Fortnite game. Like, it looks like an Apex Legends skin, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but this skin sucks. They could have put Ice King here, man. Ice King, man. Ice King mixed with, the Brock guy, whatever his name is. Ice King mixed with, Red Knight. Man, beautiful, beautiful combos. Ice King mixed with anyone would be amazing. Right? I really wish, I regret, I mega regret, I cried when I missed, Ice King. Cause, I don't even remember how old I was, but, when I missed the opportunity to unlock the skin Ice King, I literally cried. And I bought frozen fish sticks, frozen Killer Peely, I bought all these guys. All the frozen type skins just to, you know, make up for the loss of Ice King, and it never made up for it. I regret everything missing Ice King. The only reason why I didn't get Ice King initially, why I didn't, rush for Ice King initially, is because, I'm all about fire. I don't really care about ice, per se. I like fire. Fire is, my whole thing. But, after the season passed, I was like, wait, that skin was actually kind of cool. It had kind of fire options, too. I had, fire edit styles. And, I regretted it huge, and I still regret it. Here it is. Mega Strike Commander. This guy came from the moon. So did Ice King. But this guy came way later than Ice King, so, you know, I already explained that. Also, this guy was way bigger than the mech. Like way bigger than the mech. Like leagues ahead of the size of the mech. Because in the mech, we got photos of the inside of the mech, right? And, the inside of the mech, you had to sit down in a seat, like the original mech. Let me see if I have a loading screen, because they showed it in, a loading screen. I might have unlocked it or not, but, they showed the inside of the mech and stuff. The inside of the mech was, really small. It had, cords and stuff everywhere. But that mech is, huge on the inside. You could fit, 10 people in there. And just the head. And the original mech was the Power Rangers type deal. One person was in the arm, one person was in the other arm, another in the leg or something. Or were they all in the head? I'm pretty sure there was only one person in the head. And the rest in the thing, but there's Cuddle Charge, whatever. I'm trying to find it, but I can't seem to. Also, the loop, like I said in my last stream, isn't a perfect loop. But I think, no, because, okay, never mind. I was thinking it might have been because of the rift. But, no. But I really think it's because of Agent Jones. Agent Jones caused the rift to riffle. Caused the rift to, like, mess up. Because he has been here since, literally him, he has been here since chapter 0, the start of the loop. The preseason, the loop wasn't looping at the preseason, and he could have made the foundation. And not the foundation, but like the foundation of the Agent Stallone could have made the foundation of the whatever, the group, the giant company. All that. So, Spectre Knight kind of sucks. I kind of hate the skin. Either way. Also, why am I not unlocked to this set yet? Oh, I unlocked. Dude, I have to I have to pay, like, a lot of extra money just to get... Bro, I really want this version, though. Dude, because the hybrid was originally, like, Ice Kings, basically. Like, but the skin is, like, so cool, too. Cosmic Legacy. Oh, dude. I'm not paying all that money for it, though. But that is not worth money. Like, it's a cool skin, but Jesus Christ. I have to pay month after month after month. Yeah, Rocket League is cool, but like... You know, I had an opportunity to go to E-League for Rocket League. I kinda didn't want to. I really actually want to go to E-League for Fortnite. But I don't think there is a Fortnite E-League. If there ever becomes a Fortnite E-League, you know, I want to do that big time. Like, I'd love to be in a Fortnite E-League. I had an opportunity to be in the Rocket League E-League and well, I was temporarily I technically not anymore, but I was for like a little bit in the E-League for a fighting game. Like, it's very popular in the E-League community. What's it called? But it was the first time I ever played that game, and I destroyed everyone on my E-League team for practice. Like, for the first day of practice that I ever did playing that game, they coached me through all the basics and stuff. I destroyed them with the little knowledge I had. So, you know, I really regret missing the Ice King. Also, what caused... I'm confused with his design. What caused the storm to turn into water? Oh, I'm stupid. I remember now. My guess of what happened was when he put the little thing in the air, the giant bulb of electricity, the force that pushed the island down, because we're an island, so there's water around it. It pushed the island down. Because I doubt the water just raised up the entire ocean, just like raised up. Because we've seen the planet of the... It's just one island surrounded by water. Well, two islands, one on each side. And the 0 point dead center. There's a giant cave, like, the Earth is hollow. First of all, the Fortnite Earth is flat and hollow. It's kind of funny. It's flat Earth and hollow Earth in one. It's both myths. Let me see if I can find it. It's flat Earth and hollow Earth in one. Also, as soon as this showed up, like that kingdom, the first thing I thought was Ice King. Because look at it. It looks the exact same as Ice King's castle. It looks the exact same as Ice King's castle. Just more modernized and like... Here's from the season of Ice King. No, it's not. This was after. Whatever. Where is it? Here's the mech. When that thing came out. I loved the mech. It was so easy to beat. When it first came out, I knew instantly how to beat that thing. It's really easy to beat, man. Like, I don't understand why people were complaining. It was super easy to beat. You just shoot right in the torso or the head. Just like you fight in actual games. Shoot for the midsection of the head. You win. Easy to beat. It was so fun to use. And no one knew to beat it. I'm like, dude, this is actually pretty easy. Every time someone... Like, I've died a few times from the mech. Like, the mech was strong. But it wasn't overpowered like everyone else was saying. It was not overpowered at all. It was balanced. Like, pretty balanced. Chapter 4, Season 1, Day 0. When we flipped back over to... You know... Deepwater Relic. Where is it actually? I don't even remember what I was looking for actually. There's the mag. Fully operational. Not the original mag, but you know. I don't even remember what I was looking for. Jujutsu Kaisen. Here's this mech. See, look. That thing is way smaller. Like I said, you can only fit like one person in the head of that thing. Or did they sit in the chest? They either sat in the chest or the head, I can't remember. Either way. And see how small it is compared to the other one? The other one, if you saw the inside of the other one, there is spot. It was literally the hub for a few minutes, like for like a season. It was literally the loading hub, and there's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 spots for people to stand at. 5 people could stand in the head of the other one, and this one, if she stood up and got in that thing, she would not fit. That's how much bigger the other mech was compared to this one. It's crazy. Probably no one else cares about that other than me, but you know. Where is it? Here's this. This isn't the island. This isn't the Fortnite island. Because it's completely frozen over. Like, the Ice King did that for one, like not even a full season. The Ice King did that for not even a full season, so I don't know. I really think they should bring Midas back and make him a mech. Like, Midas was extremely smart. With all the time Midas has had over all these seasons, he could make a huge mech. By the way, the mech was definitely bigger than Optimus Prime. The mech was like triple the size. Like, not even the big mech. Like, then here it is. See? Okay, the size continuity is weird. You see the people on his shoulders? Those are people on his shoulders. But I'd say the other one is more accurate to his size, because in the actual season, here it is. See, this is definitely accurate to how big it was. 5 people got in its head, and there was still a bunch of room to walk around and stuff. And that's them on the moon too. Alright, here it is, season 7. The best season of Fortnite ever. Man. Like, the Ice King was really the only good skin that season. But, and Santa Claus. Santa and the Ice King were the only 2 good skins. But, like, I would have 1000% bought it if I had the money for it. But I was a kid and I couldn't buy it. They should really bring back Santa. Santa and Ice King, they should really bring them both back. Because Santa, you know, it's Santa, right? Like, you gotta bring back Santa. And Ice King is Ice King, man. The best skin of all time. Skull Reaper, that skin was a huge disappointment when I bought it. And now that I think about it, the mech was big, but it wasn't big enough to take down the mothership, right? But, like the small mech, but the big mech, it might have been able to grab it, like, pull it down or something, because the big mech, I don't know, it'd be able to get a handful, like, it'd be able to punch through it, at least. So if they built the big mech to fight the giant, spaceship, we could have done more damage than what we did. The mothership, also, when the mothership did come down on the island and like crash into the island or whatever happened, right? I swear that thing would have destroyed the island. Because the mothership was bigger than the island, like way bigger than the island. That thing coming down would have absolutely demolished the island. Also, all the Kevins that were in the mothership, like, it was filled to the brim. If that thing didn't destroy the island would have been, like, covered in Kevins. Also, the Cube Queen isn't the Cube Queen. Like, I have explained this in other live streams, but she's definitely not the Cube Queen. Here's this one, the Ice Queen. I hated the Ice Queen skin. Like, absolutely despised the Ice Queen. The Ice King was way better, and I despised the Ice Queen. I was like, oh, that's a horrible knockoff. Why did they do that? Blah, blah, blah. Now, let me show you something. The Cube Queen has paint on her face. Like, make sure she can control. Alright, sorry about that. People who would be more advert to be the actual cube king or queen or whoever would be Deathwalker, because he uses cube energy. Drift at all uses cube energy. This guy, he uses cube energy. This dude uses cube energy the best. Like, when you kill someone, cube energy courses through them and turns them into this thing. So, and the cube queen herself just uses face paint and controls a small bit of the cube. She kind of looks like Starfire. But she is definitely not the cube queen. She uses face paint, dude. This dude, his skin actually turns. He has actual cube coursing through his veins, as you see on his face. He has the cube runes on him. Same as, what's his name? Where is he? This guy actually courses it. Like, he can, this lady literally is made out of cube. This dude made out of cube. Where is the dude who I'm trying to find? He uses arguably the cube the best. He channels it the best. This dude also channels the cube energy, but differently. Even Midas channeled the cube energy once, I'm pretty sure. Where is he? I think he's a legendary skin. He like sits on a cloud and stuff. Where is he? Might have to sort by season. Yeah. Season. Okay. I don't remember exactly. I think he came out in chapter 2. Here it is. Raz. He controls the cube the best. He has symbols engraved on his skin. And here he is using the cube's power. He literally has an emo channeling the cube ruins. He doesn't even use a cube. To do this. Like, he just has the cube's power. Those are cube ruins. He is the true cube king. He's like the true cube king. He channels the cube way better than the cube queen ever did. Where is she? I don't even know. But here she is. Look at her. She channels it, yeah, sure, a little bit. She can't even turn it. She can't even transform like the other people who channel it. So she's the weakest person. Arguably the weakest person who can channel the cube's energy. Even the Ice King can channel the energy better than her. He made a giant man and froze the island with the smallest bit of the cube, man. Like, he doesn't even use the cube. she has to use a giant cube to help her control the cubes. That's how weak she is. She has to have extra support to control the cubes. So, you know. Bye, guys.